fun. We got to do the jet ski thingamabobber. Fortunately, my hair has turned into huge dreads coming out of that, so now we're in a little bit of a situation, but it's okay. Now I'm gonna go spend time with the girls and then brush out these dreads for probably the rest of the time.
We haven't had time to like just chill at the pool
or hang out with just us.
Right.
Or just the girls.
I know, yeah, we haven't had a proper girls'
Bye,
day.
boys.
Right.
Bye, boys. We don't need you.
Loading you guys.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a sunny day.
I'm just saying, it's nice to like bond with you guys about this. Yeah.
That's a good part of this
They're very
process,
happy
honestly.
to be together.
Right.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
Like, we're very happy to be together.
So being married, how do we like that?
It's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
That, like, you just meet a stranger. It's like,
Get along with them so incredibly well.
yeah.
Are you guys all getting along really well?
I think Claire and I today we had a bit of like a breakthrough moment.
Yeah.
She's a lot more playful than I realized. We have a lot of intense conversations, and we're both this really weird mixture of like silly and serious. We both get stuck in the same mode at the same time, and it actually makes it really hard to progress in a relationship. But she is so good at communicating exactly how she feels, but she's not great at helping me understand what she wants.
Cameron and I aren't the most
I'm gonna sit.
physically. Yeah, sit. No, this is a conversation.
This sounds, I was like, that sounds like a sitting conversation.
We're getting in.
That Cameron and I, we aren't the most physically affectionate. And I was wondering if you have advice for me, because
How are you typically in like past romantic relationships? Like, are you super physically affectionate?
you know, I think that I have struggled with that in the past just because a lot of the guys I've been with haven't been willing to show me off like in public or not willing to like hold my hands, and so I think that I'm used to that. So for me it's not the weirdest thing, but when I see you guys I'm like, well, it is kind of weird. The attraction that you all have with your partners was immediate, and that's fair to say, correct?
Yeah.
And that's where we differ. It hasn't been that experience for us.
I'm really attracted to Claire. I think she is very attractive. While we aren't the most intimate people yet, like I'm very much looking forward to us, getting there.
We have not kissed nor cuddled.
Have you hugged?
Yes.
Who would be the one to initiate it?
If he does do those things, like try to do something back to him, like, because that's his
Right.
bit of love. I'm putting my arm around you. It might not be big, but like touch your knee,
Yeah.
touch his knee,
Yeah, it is
something.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it might not feel comfortable. Like you might just be like, meh. but like let it sit for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Like
I mean, I don't even think he'll do that, ladies, to be honest, but
he did. He had your arm,
Yes.
his arm around you.
I mean, I'm steady as a rock,
right.
but
so,
I got a lot steadier when I saw you.
when I was looking around everywhere. Okay, that's true.
He did.
And
his body language was like towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try your best to look for the good, and the more you look for it, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Just literally grab his face and make out the next time we're all hanging out.
Oh yeah, that'll be easy for us, I think. From 0 to 100, real quick.
Just know that you're not the only one going through difficult relationship problems. They may be different, but we all got our. With Orion and I, we've dealt with some really uncomfortable conversations. I mean, let's be real. No one's blind. We're in a whole ass interracial relationship. So we're trying to understand each other as individuals while also understand each other's cultures. And so it adds like another layer of like, man to this.
Yeah.
But I think we're handling those conversations really well. We had not our first fight, but more like a very just like uncomfortable discussion yesterday, honestly. And it made us feel very, very separated from each other. And that was the first time we kind of looked at each other like, wow, we are different.
I wouldn't say marriage is everything I thought it would be, because it is too soon to tell, but I would say that Lauren is everything that I've wanted in a partner. A life partner.
Dude, that's sweet.
Yeah. There's something growing, there's something there, and and it's nice.
I don't feel like yesterday was a loss for us. It's just, I got a learning curve, y'all.
But the fact that you're comfortable enough to vocalize that to each other is a very healthy.
Yeah. We're gonna say things, we're gonna do things. It's a relationship.
Absolutely.
And it's hard, and we're gonna have difficult conversations, but knowing that it's not just you invested in having that difficult conversation makes all the difference.
It's definitely surprising to hear that Lauren and Orion are maybe more distant than I thought that they were. I don't know what the conversation they had was, but it sounds